How do you do, y'all? This is John, and today we are talking about Trap, a new movie out in theaters right now. And in Trap, it deals with this man who is a serial killer, and he's trying to take his daughter out to this concert. However, something he doesn't realize until the concert is going on is that the whole thing is a police trap. It's a police trap to specifically get him and apprehend him and bring him to justice. So basically the whole rest of the movie is him trying to figure out a way to get out of there. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, what I liked about the movie, I think the acting's pretty good. I think that the acting's pretty good. I think Josh Hartnett does a good job, playing the main character, Cooper. Because Cooper, on one hand, he's supposed to be like this normal guy who loves his children. And then on the flip side, he's a psychopath. And Hartnett is actually able to pull off going back and forth between the two. Speaking of Cooper, the actual character of Cooper is pretty interesting. Because Cooper, like I said, on one hand, he's a psychopath. But on the other hand, he's a loving father and seemingly a normal person. And I like that because, real life serial killers, when you actually meet them, they just come across as normal guys. You wouldn't suspect that they were psychopaths. Yet they are. And also kind of humanizes the monster a little bit. And not necessarily make you feel bad for him, but make you feel bad for his family. Because all they knew is the loving father, and he is a genuinely loving father. He cares about his kids. He cares about his wife. He tries to keep his darker side away from them. Now, obviously, does that, make you completely like him? No. Not at all. But it does make you feel bad for the people who are in his life that have not seen that side of him. And let's talk about the story real quick. The story is actually a good idea. A suspense thriller set during the concert that is about trying to apprehend a serial killer. That's actually an interesting idea. Problem is unfortunately M. Night Shyamalan did not execute it very well. And now I'm getting into what I don't like about it. The actual execution of the movie from a writing standpoint is not very good. Again, it's an interesting idea. But it actually, unfortunately, gets so repetitive. Serious, during a good portion of the movie, it just keeps repeating itself constantly. Cooper goes here, then here, then here, then back here, then back there, then back there, and it just keeps, recycling itself. There does come a point where, yes, they shift gears, but by then it's just too late. The movie also kind of feels totally uneven because there's, unfortunately, very unnecessary humor in it. Whereas there's unnecessary humor in the film, I was very much bothered by it. I'm not talking offended. I just didn't think that there should have been humor in this film, or at least in the parts that they chose. Not only that, but there's only one good joke in the entire movie. And that is it. Lastly, the movie just did not know when to end. I'm serious, there's like 3 points where it probably could have ended, and, it just didn't end there. It did not end at any of those 3 points, and one in particular, I personally would have been fine with. Serious, if it had at least ended at the one I was feeling like, okay, good ending at least. Not gonna complain about it, but then it just kept going for a little while longer. Guys, at the end of the day, as much as I like M. Night Shyamalan, Trap was not one of his good movies. Serious, I may be a defender of some of his movies that are historically considered bad, like The Village. This one, no, I cannot defend it. The story's repetitive. There's unnecessary humor. It did not know when to end. I will give it props, though, that there are some well-made aspects of the movie. And honestly, I would rather watch a bad movie where there's at least effort put into it, like this, than watch a bad movie where no effort is put into it. I'm going to give Trap a 4. That's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please also hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Bodetsky will return.